How does tort law address emotional distress claims? Have you ever wondered how the law handles emotional pain caused by someone else's actions? Tort law plays a significant role in addressing these emotional distress claims. Let's break it down step by step. Emotional distress refers to mental suffering, which can include anxiety, depression, or insomnia. This type of injury is recognized in tort law and is often included in personal injury claims under the category of pain and suffering. Traditionally, many states required that emotional distress damages be connected to a physical injury. For instance, if someone suffered a broken leg in an accident, they could claim damages for both the physical pain and the emotional distress that followed. However, if no physical injury occurred, it was generally challenging to claim emotional distress. Recently, some states have changed their approach. They now allow emotional distress claims even without a physical injury. This means conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder or severe depression caused by another person's actions can be the basis for a tort claim. However, it is essential to provide strong evidence that the emotional distress was a direct result of the defendant's actions. One specific type of claim is called intentional infliction of emotional distress. In these cases, the defendant's actions must be intentional or reckless and considered extreme or outrageous. To win this type of claim, the plaintiff must show that the defendant's behavior crossed the line of decency and caused severe emotional distress. Examples of this could include threats or ongoing harassment. Courts also consider First Amendment protections, so simply offensive speech usually does not qualify. Another type of claim is known as negligent infliction of emotional distress. Some jurisdictions allow claims where emotional distress arises from negligent behavior, even without physical injury. However, the plaintiff must demonstrate that the emotional distress was serious and that the defendant had a duty of care. In personal injury cases, emotional distress damages are often sought alongside physical injury claims. When there is a physical injury, it is typically easier to prove and recover emotional distress damages. If no physical injury exists, plaintiffs must rely on proving extreme conduct or meeting specific standards for negligent infliction of emotional distress, depending on state laws. In summary, tort law addresses emotional distress claims by allowing compensation for emotional harm caused by wrongful actions. The ability to recover damages varies by state and depends on the nature of the defendant's conduct and the severity of the emotional harm. Understanding these aspects can help individuals navigate their rights when facing emotional distress due to someone else's actions.